I'm Charlin and welcome back to That's My Car. As you can see, today we are doing and reviewing something very special. This is the Range Rover Velar, but it's not just any Velar. This is the top of the range dynamic HSE PHEV or plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, if you really want to use all of the letters in the alphabet. But let's go for today, PHEV. So the Velar, it slots in between the Evoque and the Range Rover Sport, and this is one of the bold statements of luxury within the Range Rover family. So for today we will be focusing on a few aspects that make this SUV quite special and unique, including the very minimalistic interior, the PHEV Pro infotainment system, and then obviously the plug-in hybrid system. But before we continue, we need to give a shout out to Idiom Wines for giving us the opportunity and allowing us to shoot this Velar and showing its best sides on their premises. Right, you know what to do. At the bottom you will see like and subscribe and hit the notification icon because you'll be notified about that. So click there, click. I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe because you can see that you must like and subscribe after a few seconds. Anyways, let's get going on the Range Rover Velar Dynamic HSE PHEV. So the Range Rover Velar has been around since 2017, but quite recently it received a comprehensive update, and among those updates are changes to the exterior. For instance, the face is now more in line with that of the Range Rover and the Range Rover Sport, as well as the Evoque, just to bring the entire Range Rover family more in line with one another. At the sides, the door handles are flush and it deploys in and out of the bodywork, but that not only adds to the smooth lines of the bodywork, but it also contributes to the aerodynamic efficiency. And it might not be a lot, but it does do something. In all, from the front to the back, there's a sense of sophistication that this Velar now exudes.
Flanking the grille are pixel LED headlights featuring adaptive driving beam technology that optimizes illumination without dazzling oncoming traffic. This advanced lighting system integrates seamlessly into the Velar's slim horizontal headlight design, reinforcing its confident stance.
At the rear, the super slim LED taillights have an animation effect when it's activated. It ties in with the futuristic look that this SUV is giving off. The dynamic HSE trim is enhanced with the optional black exterior pack featuring Navic black detailing on the grille, fender vents and lettering.
The Centuri black bodywork, contrasted by 21-inch satin dark grey wheels, further amplifies its commanding road presence.
The Range Rover Velar's interior embodies luxury through minimalism. The interior is uncluttered and clean, and everything is where it should be. However, there are no buttons, or let's rather say there are virtually no buttons. Everything is operated via the PHEV Pro system, and this works for an SUV that is supposed to be one of the standout vehicles in its segment.
At the heart of the interior is the next generation PHEV Pro infotainment system, housed within a floating 11.4-inch curved glass touchscreen. This sleek display integrates climate, media and vehicle controls, eliminating the need for physical buttons. Essential controls such as temperature and seat settings remain visible at all times, ensuring intuitive usability.
So the Velar HSE Dynamic PHEV features 20-way power adjusted seats that are both heated and ventilated, but you also have the benefit of built-in massage functions. So these seats are wrapped in premium Windsor leather, and it adds to the ambience of the entire cabin. And at the rear, passengers are treated to power reclining seats. All things considered, the Velar's interior is a masterclass in modern simplicity.
To further enhance the serene experience, the Velar features active road noise cancellation, which filters out most unwanted external sounds, creating one of the quietest cabins in its class. The Mediterranean signature sound system with 22 speakers and a 1300 watt amplifier ensures a truly immersive audio experience.
At the center of the Range Rover Velar PHEV's existence is a plug-in hybrid powertrain. Central to that is an ingenious 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine that is mated with a 17.1 kilowatt-hour battery. Total system output is 297 kilowatt and 650 Newton meters of torque that are sent to all four wheels. But one of the most impressive figures is that this SUV will run from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 5.4 seconds.
EV mode. This allows full electric driving with an electric-only range of up to 69 kilometers. Hybrid mode. This option blends petrol and electric power based on the driving environment. Save mode. If you want to reserve battery power, this mode prioritizes the petrol engine while maintaining the battery's charge.
So because this is a plug-in hybrid model, charging is not that much of an issue. Using a rapid DC charger, you can charge from 0% to 80 in less than 30 minutes. And using a 7 kilowatt home charger, you can replenish the battery overnight as well, at the comfort of your own home.
On the road, the hybrid system enhances the Velar's already refined driving experience. Thanks to the regenerative braking, energy is recaptured and fed back into the battery, improving efficiency while providing smooth deceleration.
So how much for all of this? Well, 2.2 million rand, but there are options totaling just under 106,000 rand. As standard, like the rest of the Velar range, the PHEV comes with a 5-year, 100,000 kilometer maintenance plan and warranty. However, because this is a PHEV, there's an additional 8-year warranty on the hybrid system. So at the end of the day, the Range Rover Velar stands as an embodiment of luxury. It represents something within the Range Rover brand. If you want something bigger than the compact Range Rover Evoque, this is it. If you want something that's a bit smaller than the bigger Range Rover Sport, then this is it. But when it comes to the Velar Dynamic HSE PHEV model, and it shows that efficiency and power can coexist. And when you bring everything together, it genuinely feels that the Range Rover Velar PHEV is a vehicle that is almost ahead of its time.